Hello everyone, this is our 43rd video tutorial under the GCSE topic revision guide called Trial and Improvement Method. This is one of the technique in maths to find out a solution for a equation. The equation could be quadratic or cubic or to the power 4, to the power 5, any sort of equation. We can find the solution between two numbers, or in the question they can give an answer between these two numbers. Then we can pinpoint the accurate or estimate answer to the 1 decimal place, 2 decimal place, or any sort of accuracy. But in the GCSE they always ask for 1 or 2 decimal place maximum. Knowing this method is very useful. We are not sure that means this question is going to be come in the upcoming exam, but please understand the topic and some questions. Let's look at the exam style questions. Hi, this is the tutorial we are going to discuss in this video. You can download this tutorial from our website at www.smart-tutors.co.uk/worksheet.php. Under the Year 11 section, you can download this tutorial. The yearly membership, £24, allows you to download all the tutorial and the predicted papers, past papers from our website, which costs nearly £2 a month. Let's look at the exam style question. Question number 1. The equation x squared plus x equals 62 has a solution between 7 and 8. Use trial and improvement method to find the solution. Give your answer to 1 decimal place. So in this question, so you may think this is a quadratic equation. So x squared plus x minus 62 equals 0. You can use the quadratic formula. Let's say a equal 1 and b equal 1, c equal minus 62, and you can you know how to find the quadratic formula. X equal minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. This is the equation you can remember, and substitute all the numbers, use a calculator. You can get 2 answers for this solution because this is a quadratic formula. But specifically in this question, they are not asking you to use this quadratic formula. They are asking use trial and improvement method. So you can't use the method I written down. So you have to use the trial and improvement method. So what is trial and improvement method? Trial and improvement method means you are substituting one value and determining where is the solution, then keep on trying various numbers or values and see whether how is the movement. In order to explain this question, I'm going to be drawing a line which help me to identify where is the solution. But you don't need to draw this one in the exam. As long as you understand, that's perfect. So this equation x squared plus x equal to 62, it's given, but the solution they have given between 7 and 8. I'm going to check which is right or wrong. So I'm going to substitute 7. So 7 means 7 squared plus 7, which is 7 squared is 49 plus 7 is what? 56. So by substituting 7 is 56. By substituting 8, it's going to be 8 squared plus 8, which is 64. 64 plus 8 is 72. Right? So this is 72. Now the 62, it's going to be between 56 and 72. So we can say the 56, it's too small as a comment, too small, and 72 is too big. Right? Now I'm going to put an answer in between 7 and 8, 7.5, which is the mid halfway through. Right? So 7.5 is going to be 7.5 whole thing squared plus 7.5. So I'm going to use a calculator. So 7.5 squared plus 7.5. So the answer is 63.75. So I'm going to write here 63.75. You don't need to show the working here, you just put the answer only 63.75. That 63.75 is more than 62, so I'm going to put big, right? So 7.5 is more than the answer we need. So I'm going to be cross this region. The answer or solution is not going to be in this region because 7.5 already 63.75. If I put anything else, 7.6, 7.7, none of this solution is going to be work. So the answer is going to be between 7 and 7.5. So I'm going to use halfway through point. 7 and 7.5 is going to be 7.25. So if I put 7.25, what is going to be the answer? So if I go to the calculator again, so I'm putting the calculator a little bit lower than you can see. So 7.25 squared plus 7.25 equal 59.8125. So 59.8125. So this is smaller than 62. So too small. So too small. So this is 59.8125. So the answer is 59.25. It's too small means that this region I am crossing off, the answer can't be anything smaller than that. So 7.1, 7.2, it's not going to work. So the answer is going to be between 7.25 and 7.5. If you want to find out, you can take the calculator and find the halfway through point. So 7.5 plus 7.25, answer divide by 2. So that answer is 7.375. So 7.375, where that is going to be take us. So 7.375, the answer is going to be 7.375 automatically saved in the calculator. That is the answer. Then if I make AC, the answer, recall that one, answer squared plus answer equal 61.7656. 61.7656. So this is again small. So 7.375 is already small, so I'm crossing that one. So the answer is going to be definitely between 7.375 and 7.5. So we are going to add two numbers, 7.375 plus 7.5 divide by 2, 7.4375. So if I put 7.4375, that is going to be halfway through point, 7.4375. So the answer is going to be, you can substitute in the calculator. So answer, which is the 7.4375 squared plus answer, which is going to be 62.75. 62.75 dot 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 dot. So that is 62.75, which is also little bit bigger. So I cross this region. So the answer is going to be perfectly between this and this, right? So number between 7.375 and 7.4375, we can say 7.4 is the answer. Here also you can say from this answer, this if you approximate 7.5 is going to be 7.5. If you approximate this one is going to be 7.3, and if you approximate this one is going to be 7.4, and if you approximate this one is going to be 7.4. So more you do, if you keep on doing this trial and improvement method, keep on doing couple of times, the accurate answer will come at the end. So now we don't want to do it more times, because only asking for one decimal place, the answer is going to be 7.4, and you can see from here also the 7.4 is the answer. So the answer for the first question, question number 1, approximately the solution is 7.4. I hope you understand this one. Let's do 1 or 2 question, because the technique remains same. Is no point of you do 100 question on this one. So understand the technique, how we are doing it. First question I showed, and I'm going to do 2 more questions and end this video. And let's look at the question number 2. Question number 2. The equation 3x squared plus x equal 32 has a solution between 3 and 4. Use trial and improvement to find this solution. Give your answer to one decimal place. So as we discussed in the first question, I'm going to draw the number line, which is the line between 3 and 4. So this is going to be 3 and this is going to be 4. And now the answer for this one is 32. I'm going to do step by step. If I put 3 for x, so 3 squared plus 3 is what is the answer, and I'm going to be work on that way. So make it 0. Right, let's start. So 3 times 3 squared plus 3, so nearly 30 is the answer. Here you go, 3. Then next one is 4, which is 4 squared plus 4 equal. So let's do it again. So 3 times 4 squared plus 4 equal 52. So this is going to be 30 and this is going to be 52. This is going to be 52. Right, so 30 is small and 52 is going to be too big. So the answer definitely 32 has to be between this and this. So the answer for 3.5 is a halfway through point. So 3.5, how that is going to be worked? So 3.5 squared plus 3.5 equal, right? So that is going to be, so 3 times 3.5 squared plus 3.5, which is 40.25. That is too big. So all I'm checking is the answer is too big means, so 40.25, it's too big, which means if 3.5 is big mean any answer beyond that is going to be not possible. So I crossed that region. So definitely I pinpointed that answer is between 3 and 3.5. Now I need to go for the halfway through point, which is I know 3.25. So if I put 3.25, I'm going to check whether the answer is going to be here in this region or in this region. So it's easy. 3.25 whole thing squared plus 3.25 equal 3.25, right? So 3 times 3.25 squared plus 3.25 equal, the answer is 34.9375. 34.9375. So 34, it's going to be big as well. So this is big. So 3.25 is 34 something, right? That is too big. So anything beyond that, so I'm crossing this off as well. So the answer is between 3 and 3.25. So 3 and 3.25, I'm going to go for the middle number. How to find the middle number? So the technique we use, halfway through, we can store the answer in the memory. Keep on doing that one. 3 plus 3.25, which is 6.25, I believe. Yes, divide by 2. The answer is 3.125. So the answer is 3.125. I'm going to find the solution. So 3.125, what would be the solution? So so you don't need to show the working. So you can straight away use the calculator, save up some time. So 3 times answer squared plus answer equal 32.42. So 32.42, right? So the answer is slightly big. So 3.125, slightly big. So anything bigger than that, I cross this region. So the answer has to be between this one. So the answer between 3 and 3.125, the only answer I can think about 3.1. So if you approximate this one to 3.5, 3.2, 3.3 here, this is 3.1. If you do one more time, you can pinpoint that is the answer, but I can see from the number line, the number between 3 and 3.125, only one decimal place number is available, which is 3.1. So the answer for this question is 3.1. I hope you understand this second question. I'm going to do one more question and bring this to an end. Question number 3. The equation x cubed plus 4x equal 170 has a solution between 5 and 6. Use trial and improvement to find this solution. Give your answer to 2 decimal place. Right? So they have given the answer between 5 and 6. So between 5 and 6 means you draw a number line, and this is 5 and this is going to be 6. Right? I'm going to substitute 5 and I'm going to substitute 6 and going to be find out the answer and going to check with 170. Let's do this one straight away from the calculator. So open the calculator. 5. So 5 cube. So 5 to the power cube. Come out that, and plus 4 times 5. So I use the calculator for this question. 145 is one answer. So 145. So 145 here. And for the 6 is AC. So 6 to the power cube plus 6 times 4. I forgot to put the 4. So 6 times 4 and 4 times 6 are same. The answer is 240. So 6 cube is 216, I think, and 240 is the answer for this. That is too big. So too big, too small. So 240. So definitely my 170 between these two numbers. So the between the middle number is going to be 5.5. So 5.5 is going to be, what is going to be 5.5? So 5.5 to the power cube plus 4 times 5.5 equal, so the answer is 188.375. So 188.375 for 5.5. So we need to make a decision on that. So 188 something. So definitely 170, it's not going to be come in this region. So I cross this region. So that region is not going to be the answer region. So 170 definitely between this one. So my middle point here is going to be 5.25. So this one is big. and 5.25, what is that going to be the answers? Right, calculator. So I'm going to put 5.25. So the way to do is here 5 plus 5.5 divide by, sorry, I shouldn't be putting the equal, that one, divide by 2, the answer is 5.25. So now if I make it 0, the answer, the calculator keep the answer in the memory. So if I press answer equal, that is 5.25. So that is a very useful function in order to carry on doing this question. So answer to the power cube and come out to the level plus 4 times answer and press equal. That gives the 165.70, 165.70, which is small. So 165.70. So that is too small. So anything less than that is not going to be possible. So I cross this one. Any answer between 5.25 to 5.5 is going to be the answer. So again, I'm going to use the calculator to find the midpoint, which can be useful for the next step. 5.25 plus 5.5 equal and divide by 2. The answer is 5.375. 5.375 is what? So 5.375, right? So what could be the answer? So 5.375 means, so answer equal is going to be 5.375. So we can use that function answer to the power cube and come out to the same level plus 4 times answer equal 176.78. 176.78. So that is too big. So 176.78. So 170 is smaller than that. So cross that off. And answer is going to be in between 5.25 and that. So 5.25 plus 5.375. Add them up, divide by 2 is going to be the final answer, 5.3125. So 5.3125, where that is going to become. So 5.3125 is this point, 5.3125. How that is going to be happen here? So I make it answer cube, come out to the same level plus 4 times answer. The answer is 171.18. 171.1 something, right? So this is a big, but compared to this big, this is acceptable. So 5.3125 still big. So the answer definitely between 5.25 and 5.3125, we know exactly the answer is going to be between these two number is 5.3. From the here also, if you approximate, this one is 5.3, this is 5.4. We don't want to take that answer, that is too big. This is 5.3 and this is 5.5. So the answer we are going to take is 5.3 for this answer. So which is in between the solution, and they're asking for, they're asking for 2 decimal place. So 2 decimal place means, right, now only I read the question, right? That's good to know that when they're asking for 2 decimal place. So the answer 171.1, whatever the answer from the calculator is 171.18 is too big. So definitely the answer 5.25 is 165 and 5.3125 is going to be 171 something. So my 170 definitely in between. So in between to this number, I'm going to do one more trial and error method and just going to be taking a decision. So 5.25 plus 5.25 and 5.3125, isn't it? 5.3125, and if I add them up and divide by 2, and the answer is 5.28125. So 5.28125. So that answer in between somewhere here. For that, what we are going to get? So 5.28125, right? So the answer for that one is, I make it as an answer cube come out plus 4 times answer, then 168.42. So 168.42 means that is smaller. So anything smaller than that cannot be possible. So the answer between this and that is going to be the answer. So if I add that one, right? So 5.28125 plus 5.3125, 5.3125 equal that, and that is divided by 2 is 5.296875. 5.296875. 5.296875. So that is the answer. So you keep on having this right. So if I put 5.28125, the answer is 168. That is small. So the next answer we might try is 5.296875. So if I approximate this one, is going to be 5.30, right? So that is the answer for 2 decimal place. So more accurately, if you want, we can do another step. So I will stop at the level, so 168.42, and the next one 5.296875. If you want, we can find out where the limit is going to go for. So if I put the answer and equal, that is the 5.29685. So you can keep that answer to the power cube and come out of that one 4 times that answer equal 169.80, right? So 169.80 is much better answer. So this is more accurate. So that answer we take, and if you approximate, that is going to be 5.30. So answer for this question is 5.30 is the answer for 2 decimal place, right? And that is the end of the video tutorial. The method remains same. The only way to do is you need to keep on eliminate the region and find out the new answer, and make sure you do a couple of times to precise the answer for 1 decimal place and the 2 decimal place. I will stop at this level because there's no need for more practice on this topic. In our tutorial there are 7 questions. They are a little bit difficult questions, how to, because it's a time consuming job. So but we need to explain that you need to understand the method to handle this kind of question. So if you understand the method, that's more than enough. Sometimes students may put random values and select which is closer to the answer, but you may reach the answer, but the method wise, if this is a you are approaching to a specific answer. If in the question, if they ask for 2 decimal place or 3 decimal place, by putting random value won't help you. So by approaching this kind of method will help you to precise the answer for 2 decimal place for sure. You can download this tutorial from our website at www.smart-tutors.co.uk. worksheet.php. Membership costs £24 for yearly. Will allow you to download all the tutorials from our website and the past papers, predictive papers, everything. I hope you like our videos. If you do like our videos, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.